Thank you so much. So as she said, I'm Austin Boynton, this is Autumn Shaw, and then this is Tiffany Block. We're representatives of the Psychology Board here. And what the Psychology Board does is it's a really unique opportunity for students, right? So we take what we've learned in classes and then we bring it to an environment that everyone can share that and then expand on their knowledge. So that's what the board's done, and most recently this past year has been a great success. We've implemented a lot of different things that the psychology department has never seen before within this club. So we've had some great opportunities, great networking opportunities. From day one, we sat down our club members and we said, hey, what do you guys want? So we really wanted to incorporate their feedback. And what they said was, we want networking opportunities, right? Because that's the biggest thing you want to do within your career, things like that. We want networking opportunities. So I said, okay, we'll do that for you. So every single club meeting that we've had, we've introduced breakout sessions, networking events, things like that. And one of the biggest things that we did this year, and I call it the annual student conference, all-student conference, hoping that they'll continue that because I'm the one that started it. So for Michigan Medicine, I worked over the summer there, and one of the things that they did was they implemented this training that is offered to top-level professionals. So I brought that opportunity to Eastern Michigan. Not only that, but I brought the opportunity to Eastern Michigan students. So what we did was we opened that up to all students, anyone was invited, so we did that, and that was a huge networking opportunity for us and for other club members and anyone that wanted to come. But I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Autumn, and she'll run through a couple of the other spectacular things this club has done this year.
Okay, hi, so I'm Autumn, I'm the Vice President of Psychi, and this year we kind of wanted to reinvent Psychology Club because we noticed that it was there weren't many people involved, and they weren't really providing things that the students really were wanting. So we decided to really try to bring more networking and bring research opportunities and things. So at every event, like he said, we had networking. Every event almost we had a speaker, and we thought it was really a good opportunity. So our first event was Eagle Fest, where we recruited students, and that was pretty successful because at our first meeting we had quite a few people, and we had a networking event and a scavenger hunt with photos, and people found that really enjoyable. But then, then we had a presentation with research, so a presentation by students here who were inviting students in the Psychology Club to join research opportunities. And then we had a speaker who, Austin actually worked with him. He was in IO Psychology, and he kind of told us a bit about that and what he does and what that kind of job would look like. And then we did a fundraiser on Halloween. We had a Halloween movie, and you had to pay money, but you would get pizza, and then we donated to St. Jude's. And then we had a humanitarian day where we raked leaves and kind of cleaned up for a organization. And then our final event of last semester was we had a sort of before finals relaxation day. So we had food, we had just more networking. And to remind you, at every event we did have networking so you could get to know each other, because the thing is, the answer could always be right in front of you, but you wouldn't know it unless you talk to them. So we always made opportunities for that to happen. And then this semester, we had a speaker from CAPS to talk about what CAPS does and what it is, and that's the Counseling and Psychological Services here. And then we had the All-Student Conference, which Austin talked about, and we had a Valentine's Day event where we made Valentine's cards for people at a retirement home. So we made, I think, what was it, 100 cards, something like that. So we were pretty proud of that. And then our final event was we had a GRE prep session, and we thought that was really valuable because everyone could use that, and it was free for students. So we have a lot of really good things happening with our club, and we hope that it can continue.
Yeah, so as you can see, we did a lot of things. Not only was it networking things within students, but we did a lot of things with the community, right? We reached out to the community, Ypsilanti community, and local areas. And I just want to end here by saying thank you to Dr. Friedman-Dohm, and also our advisor as well. And when I have the platform, I'd also like to say, too, outside of the Psychology Club, a huge thank you to Wayne Doyle, because he's been my mentor throughout all this, so thank you to him.